Hey, what's going on, everybody? LMC here. Got a couple reasons to make this video tonight. Reason number one is Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3. A lot of people already know, but if you haven't heard, Season 3 kickoff is going to be this Sunday. That's going to be May 3rd. We're going to try to kick off Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3. So send me an email, f2plmc@gmail.com. I'll post my email address in the description of this video. And I'm going to need your Hive ID and the password to pull the scrolls for you for Mystic Scroll Fight Club. And basically, just watch one of the past videos on how it's executed. Basically, there's going to be two different people going against each other, two different devices logged in, pulling Mystic Scrolls at the same time. And you get different point values on what kind of monsters you pull. So a 5-star natural is worth 10 points. Natural 4 stars worth, what is it, like 3 points? Might be 5 points or something like that. I think it's 3 points. And so on and so forth. So natural 3 stars you don't get any points for, but the person who pulls an elementally advantaged monster against their opponent gets 1 point. So basically the same rules as last time, but a huge shout out to A-Dragon who donated $100 worth of gift cards. And we're going to use most of those for Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3 here. And just like last time, we're going to do one round a week. We're going to try to do every week Mystic Scroll Fight Club. So we're going to do one round, and you're going to need 10 Mystic Scrolls per round. So in total, if you were going to win the entire thing, you're probably going to need about 50 Mystic Scrolls, but you're going to have a week in between to collect more. So the free-to-play players start collecting, saving your crystals, be ready to buy those Mystic Scrolls, and if you don't have them in your inventory and you're signed up for Mystic Scroll Fight Club, it's going to be a forfeit. So make sure you have enough room for 10 monsters and 10 Mystic Scrolls in your inventory. And yeah, you should be all set to go. Send me an email with the information. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing the Mystic Scroll Fight Club. So the other reason that I wanted to post this video is I recently posted a Dragons B10 video where I went over a lot of different builds on how to defeat Dragons B10. And that's what I love doing these videos for, is because a lot of different community members came back to me and said, hey, you missed some really important builds. You should really think about, showcasing some of this other stuff. And one of the builds really caught my eye. So I'm going to show that to you right now. Basically, that build is going to be Sigmoris. So I just 6-starred my Sigmoris today. I had EXP boosters on, and I just got him as high of level as possible. I have Fatal Focus runes on him, attack percent, crit damage, attack percent. So he's pretty strong. He doesn't have as much crit rate as I would like, but he's got pretty good crit damage, and he's got pretty high attack. For only being level 35, he is a 6-star. And I haven't awakened him yet. I'm going to awaken him tomorrow. Tomorrow's the water dungeon. But anyways, it's going to be Veramos lead. His leader skill is going to give 28% increased speed to your entire team. And he's also going to increase the attack bar of the entire team every time he attacks. So he needs 100% crit rate. So I have crit rate rune here, speed, crit rate, and hit point percent. So he's pretty tanky as well. And Veramos is my new favorite monster, actually, for Arena, for Guild Wars, and now for Dragons B10. But anyways, he's the lead. I'm taking Belladon and Amin. Actually, you can substitute Amin for Chasen. That's what Shy Law does. So Shy Law messaged me after I posted that Dragons B10 video and said, hey, check out this build. This is 100% success rate, and you go directly for the boss. You don't even worry about the towers, which is really nice because every time you kill a tower, if you don't do it with continuous damage like I was saying, then the boss does a very strong attack against one of your monsters, and that gives you a chance of wiping and losing the battle. So if you go directly for the boss, it's really nice. So you need Belladon. His skill C's here. Attacks the enemy, removes all beneficial effects on the target. So the dragon's going to have immunity up from the tower, and Belladon can remove that immunity. You need fairly high accuracy. My Belladon has really junky runes right now. Like, this is just a flat out bad rune to put on him. Crit rate percent. I have hit point percent, and crit rate percent. That's wrong. I should, as soon as rune removal day comes, I'm going to put speed, hit point percent on him. And probably violent, maybe focus. I'm not 100% sure. You know, you need good accuracy so that you land your attack here. Attacks with giant claws to decrease the enemy's defense, your defense break. So I might go with that. It depends on what kind of runes you have. You know, if you have, let's see here, Nemesis runes, those would probably be pretty good because everybody attacks Belladon in Arena and Guild Wars, so attack gauge plus 4% when you lose hit points. So people tend to focus Belladon early on in the match, and that's going to give you more attacks for your Belladon. That would be decent. You know, it depends on what runes you have that are going to be good. So, okay, Belladon, Amun. My Amun's really good. Shylaw says, you know, Chasen is the monster he uses. So 2 healers, and then, of course, the Dark Ifrit, Veramos. Veramos is pretty much the star player here. I mean, they're all the star player, but his passive ability, coupled with Veramos' speed leader and Veramos increasing the attack bar, Veramos removes 1 harmful effect on all allies every turn. So my Veramos has Violent with a really strong speed rune. So Veramos is attacking quite often and removing those harmful effects, which are the continuous damage effects. It's very important for Dragon's B10. So basically these 5 monsters, let's take a quick look up here. So this is the Facebook page for free-to-play regulars, and I apologize, free-to-play regulars, if I'm not supposed to show this information off, but I think it's good information and sharing it with the community is great. So Burrito Aang here actually created some different builds as well. Dragon's B7 auto, 100% reliable, and they really lay this stuff out nice. So set to 1 left tower and 2 boss, lead Veramos. Anyways, you can pause the video if you see something you're interested in. Giants B8 auto, Giants B9 auto, some different teams. B10 auto, 90% reliable. So we've seen 100% reliable builds for Giants B10, but it'd be worth checking these things out. They're also rune builds are included in this as well. And then Shylaw has quite a few builds here too. So he's got Dragons B7, Dragons B8, Giants B9, Giants B10, B10 again, 100% reliable. So we've seen a lot of these different teams before, but the one that really caught my eyes down here, you know, this is a pretty good one too. Vertihil Brienne, my Brienne, which I just pulled recently, isn't 6-star yet, but this is the one we're talking about right now. Set to 1 boss, just go directly after the boss. Lead Vertihil, he's using Swift Energy, Speed, Crit Rate, Hit Point percent, so very same exact build as mine. His Belladon's Violent Focus, Speed, Hit Point. His Veramos Swift Focus, mine's actually Violent, but I don't have that great of runes on Veramos, so his is probably better. But yeah, they're all 6-star monsters, so he's taking Belladon and Chasen as the healers. His Sigmoris is Violent Blade. My Sigmoris is Violent Focus. Attack, crit, damage, attack. Yeah, same as mine. And his Chasen's Violent Endure, hit point percent all the way around the board. I think this is a really cool way to do Dragons B10. So I was just powering up some runes on my Sigmoris. Like I said, he's only level 35, but it's still pretty successful here. So let's take a look at the run. I showed off some of the different runes here. And again, the main purpose of this video is Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3. Send me the emails, get registered. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so I got Vertihil, Sigmoris, the Water Phoenix, Veramos, Amun, Belladon. So let's just kick this thing off. And this is totally different than the build I was running before. And once I work out all the little kinks, the only kinks are my Belladon's not runed properly. My Sigmoris needs to be full. He needs to be awakened and max level. He'll be max level soon. It's not going to take too long. I'm going to awaken him tomorrow. And my Veramos doesn't have the best runes in the world. I don't have that good of violent runes because basically you get good violent runes from doing Dragon's B10 here. So I'm lacking in a couple things, but you can kind of see how this, see that it's pretty fast. It's a pretty fast build here. I really do like Veramos as the leader, but you have to have pretty much, you don't have to have all 6-star monsters, I don't think. I mean, I don't know, for an auto team, Dragons B10, one of the most difficult dungeons, having mostly 6-star monsters is a good choice. Take a look at the other Dragons team I put together. If you go with a survivable team, something with Konamiya and Veramos, Konamiya is going to remove buffs or harmful effects as well. See, this is a way faster team. So that tower is already dead. And, you know, you don't have to focus the towers with this team. If you have good enough runes, you can survive these attacks. But if you focus one of these towers, it gives you a lot better chance of surviving. Because if one of those towers were to cast defense break on my Signups, and then both the other monsters went consecutively, like the dragon and the other tower, that could definitely kill one of my monsters. Signups especially, he's pretty squishy, he's here for damage. What was that? Alright, so anyways, it's going pretty good. It's super fast here, as you guys can see. This is going to be a good team. And, ooh, that's scary. Oh, look at that. I just lost Signups. But, let's see if the team can still finish. This is going to really increase the speed of my run. Decrease the speed of this run. But, I've only tested this a few times, and even without Signups, this team is still survivable. These 4 monsters, enough to, I don't want to say 100% reliably, but I think we're going to be okay here. I hope so. So Signups is definitely, you could substitute Signups out for another attack monster, or you could put Konamiya or something like that in here. So let's see here. This is not going quite great. My Veramos didn't proc Violent. There we go, but Veramos got enough turns to get rid of all the harmful effects. So what's really great about this team in Veramos here, removing these harmful effects, is with all this extra speed and a really speedy Veramos. So the way the dragon works is if you have a harmful effect on, so right there, that tower just put on harmful effects, that's where it gets tricky, because if that tower puts on harmful effects, then the dragon attacks, he is extremely more powerful if a monster has a harmful effect on at the time. So that's where you're going to take the majority of your damage, is if you have a harmful effect on and the dragon attacks immediately after. So that's going to line up and hit me eventually. That's what's really the only way that I've seen that I'm going to die here. As long as Veramos gets to attack in between the tower and the dragon's attack, then you're good to go. So I got a feeling this will be 100% success rate eventually, once I get Signups, you know, get a little bit more hit points on him with that slot 5 rune. So this is going pretty good so far, especially with a 4-man team. So this is a 4 monster auto run, Dragons B10. But this is looking a little sketchy here. Amin might take some massive damage if Veramos doesn't get to remove that buff. We're good. See, that's what's so great about having Vertihill there, increasing the attack bar of monsters, plus the extra speed, speedy Veramos. We'll see here. Once the dragon gets to 20%, he does get stronger. So, Enraged Roar attacks all enemies, inflicts continuous damage for 3 turns. That's one of the dragon's normal attacks. Disaster, when a tower is destroyed, the dragon deals a deadly counterattack. So we're not even going after these towers, which is going to make this team probably more successful than any of the other teams that I suggested to you. Just because you always have a chance if you don't kill one of these towers, if you're not paying attention, if you don't kill it with damage over time effects. Like Amin, if he hits a tower with Strike when it has low hit points, this attack can really destroy a key member of your team. And the passive is attack power increases greatly when the dragon's hit points becomes lower than 30%. So right now, oh, that was not good. God dang it. It's so frustrating. Oh, all this work in this video, and I fail right at the end. So yeah, that's why keeping your Signups alive, I guess, is good. But anyways, the team almost did it, and I know that they're capable of it. I'm still gonna post this video. I don't care. Shylaw, your team let me down there. We'll see. I'll post again and let you guys know if I get this to 100% success rate. Because if I do, it's a really fast team and a really nice team. I need my Sigmoris to be level 40. Once he's 40, he's probably not going to get bursted down like that so quickly. That's going to help a lot. And I don't know, that dragon just, it all lined up perfectly for the boss that time. That's not going to be the case 90% of the time. We're going to run it again. I'm going to make you guys watch one more time. Seeing as how I already talked about most everything, let's go to channel 5001. And we'll see who's in channel 5001 right now. One Hot Mama, Slayer 427. Some weird name, Snowflake, Wave Snowflake, whatever. Green Legend 88, Essence Outrageous Don, Rakashi, Fighting Panda, One Hot Mama, Miss Blaze. A lot of people I haven't seen before, but again, I don't have the time to really chat too much on this 5001. Actually, I don't chat at all. Thank you, Fighting Panda. Goldfield, what's up? Yeah, basically all my free time is spent. Well, this is going well. Come on, do not kill Sigmoris with some random crap defense break. You know, these fire towers shouldn't even be attacking Sigmoris very often because he's got elemental advantage. Boy, that did a ton of damage to Bella. I think we're going to be okay, though. We're going to get through this with Sigmoris still intact. It was just kind of weird how things happened last run. So, yeah, basically all my free time I have to figure out whether or not I'm going to be replying to YouTube comments or Facebook comments or doing Guild Wars stuff, doing YouTube videos. So yeah, I don't really have too much time to chat, and most of the time when I am in 5001, I'm on my phone. Right now I'm on my computer, which I can actually chat pretty decent. But most of the time, I apologize for not chatting more, but most of the time I'm sitting on my phone, and my phone is not a good piece of equipment to do chatting with. So this is going pretty good so far. It's still taking quite a while. Sorry for the boring video, everybody, but I think this is a very doable Dragon's B10 team. I want to prove that it works. It's probably not the team that you want to try to build right from scratch. You probably want to go with a survivable team with, you know, either Sigmoris or Veramos's lead. They're going to put extra hit points on the rest of your monsters, making them more survivable. Konami is a good choice. You know, Briand or any other res monster like we talked about, add that to your team. This is kind of a speed, it's a different type of team. See, my Belladon doesn't have enough accuracy, so he's not very successful with that seize attack, so he's not removing this immunity very often. This would be going faster if I had better runes on Belladon, which it will. Next rune removal, I'll be switching things around here. Yeah, just in the last month, I think I got 4 or 5 different 6-stars. I got Belladon, I got Sigmoris, I got Orochi. What other 6-stars did I make this month? A couple other ones too. So far so good. I got a feeling Sigmoris might die coming up here. 30%'s coming. So we'll see just how strong that is. It'd be nice if Veramos would get a violent proc here. Okay, we're got to be at 30% now. Okay, so our allies are clear, full health. So yeah, that does a lot of damage. Come on, Veramos, remove all those harmful effects or we're gonna die. I don't wanna die. There we go. Okay, we're clear again, but ooh, that hurt. Well, that was nice. Ooh. Oh, we lost Vertihill. No! Don't do it. Oh, stupid tower. We're dead. We're dead in the water, guys. Oh, come on. Anyways, sign up for Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3. And we're going to have a lot of fun on Sunday doing the preliminary matches on Season 3. And I'll report back on this Dragons B10 team. I can't believe I just lost twice in a row and I was doing fine on auto mode. Outside I did like 3 battles with 100% success rate. And today I'm just, right now during recording this, it's just been fail, fail, fail. Alright, sorry for taking up your guys' time. Let me know how you do with building a team similar to this. And if I replaced Veramos with something else more survivable, maybe that'd be the ticket. I think Belladon just needs those better accuracy runes. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. LMC signing out for now. I will see you on Sunday. Don't forget to send me the email, Mystic Scroll Fight Club Season 3. Talk to you later. Bye.